Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. So the team emerged in a distant future world of a colony from Earth on the planet Praxion 7 at Bellerophon City, home of Bellerophon City Medieval World. Fun for the whole family. It's the colony world that the Meat Grinder Season 3 was going to. That's where it is. But it's 239 years after that colony was started. Turns out that Fiona is one of the people on that colony and has started running a medieval-themed theme park as kind of a cover to build a new winter court. And that's largely fine. And everything was going like, hey, interesting, except the ISF Bellerophon, the big spaceship, from Meat Grinder Season 3, it's been kind of set as a museum in the middle of this city. And it started blowing up. First, there was an explosion at the upper level, and then there was a second explosion in the middle of the ship, and then finally, there was a big explosion that probably wiped out the whole planet, and thankfully, Fiona has started a time loop where she's been sending our heroes back in time to the morning of their arrival, so they can try to stop it. Just stop it. That's the plan. The team arrived there, and they managed to stop a young woman named Gray from setting off a bomb in the upper levels of the ship. But when they did stop her, they soon discovered that the second explosion may have been wholly unrelated. Because the ship still blew up. It still blew up, and they all died. And that's currently where we are as the... D, the truck is currently driving towards what appears to be a medieval market.
I slammed the brakes again.
What? Fucking, okay.
Okay, well,
okay.
Answer some questions.
Gonna go grab the wristbands. Amy runs out of the truck.
Thanks.
She's back in like 30 seconds. After, literally in the... I don't even think she closes the door. I think she pushes the door open, holds a hand up, wristbands get thrown into it, and runs back to the truck. All right, let's go. Do you want to draw your thing, Liz?
Yep, okay, yep. Doing that, right. Slap some decals on that truck. Okay.
Vroom, vroom, motherfucker.
Okay, we get there.
I was going to say, yeah, D, are you driving them?
Yep, sorry, we're driving.
All right. Yeah, so you get there. We are at the door of the museum. Big glass doors. Obi, you going to pick the door?
Obi?
Sure thing.
I assume we're going to do a give me 5 minutes one so you don't waste the sweet move point.
Yeah.
Roll me a d10.
7.
You manage to pick the door. Lock.
Also, sorry if I cough. I'm getting over a cold.
I understand.
Oh no.
All right, so you are in the building. Welcome to the ISF Bellerophon Museum.
Running up top.
Please.
We're going.
We're just
Okay, we're
going.
going up the stairs.
Okay, yeah, you guys run upstairs. All right.
Yep, we're running.
Obi, breaking speed. You see a figure in a hoodie and a gas mask heading up the stairs ahead of you.
Great, wait!
All right. She stops.
Whew, glad we caught up to you there, comrade. Whew.
What? How do you know who?
Okay, okay.
Who-
We're
First of
time
all,
travelers. Okay, your bomb, don't blow it up. There's other bombs on the ship. Please help us find them so it doesn't blow up the planet.
What are you talking about? I'm the only.
Yes.
How do you?
It's
how do you know-
unrelated to you.
How do you know?
Other-
Are you on the
other
forums?
people.
Yes. Yes, we are. That's how we knew you'd be here.
What's
and
your
we found out
username?
Red Storm.
420.
Red Storm. Yeah. Red Storm
I have never
42069.
heard
Obviously.
I have never heard of you.
We're not on
Come
the
on,
forum.
Red Storm
We're
42069. Really?
like Obi said, we're time travelers, and
We're time travelers.
we came from the
We
future.
met you before. You don't remember us.
There are other people on this ship
Or
Who
other bombs planted on this
who are
ship.
trying to blow up the ship. Apparently,
Why would there be
it
other
seems.
bombs on
I don't
the
know.
ship?
We
What do
don't
you figure that
know.
part out yet?
Yeah, that's. Look,
Each time we try to figure it out, we get blown up, and then we have
Would
to
very
start
much
all
like your
over
help.
again. So please help us.
Yeah, please.
Otherwise, the entire planet gits kablooied.
Or at the very least, just don't blow up your bomb yet, okay?
Why?
Because it'll attract a lot of attention, and
I mean, part
all
of
sorts of
making a
problems will-
statement is attracting attention.
no,
I mean, yes,
no.
that's-
Because there's the other bombs and the other people. We need to take care of that first,
Why?
and then you can do your thing.
I'm the
and then-
only one here.
We're here.
You're not the only one here. There are other people here.
Okay. So we don't have persuasion rolls in this game.
No. But
Uh-huh.
I have something called bullshit.
You sure do.
And I have a theory about pancakes.
Okay. If you want a bullshit Gray to get her on board, give it to me.
Let me think for a second. My brain is not all here.
Yeah, this whole car drive over. It's funny because we yada yada the car drive.
Dingle ding.
Just remember, doesn't have to actually make sense. You just need to be convincing.
That's yeah. I just mind is blank right now. Holy crap. Okay. Basically, okay, let me talk myself through this whole ideology because wow, I am not here today. We don't want her to blow up her bomb. Even though it technically doesn't set off the other bombs, we know there are other bombs on the ship that do blow up further like higher up on the ship.
Yeah.
And basically if she sets off her bomb, the other bombs like get blown up soon after that, and then thing one that would happen is we're in here and we take the fall for it,
Okay, that's
which
true.
is not good.
Right.
Thing two is her bomb sets off the other bombs, causes the entire ship to explode. We all die.
Well, I will say, and this is, I know it's been a couple of weeks since our last session. I will remind you that actually, the last time loop, you convinced her not to set off her bomb, and the other explosions happened anyways.
True.
Yes.
You still blew up last time, even though her bomb never went off.
So I could just tell her that. Okay, you don't have to believe me that we're time travelers, but we're actually time travelers. Weird, I know, but we've been through this before. That's how I knew your name. That's how I knew you were here with the bomb. You were gonna blow stuff up. You have a great cause, and I don't have anything against it. But one time we were here, and we convinced you not to set off the bomb, and the other bombs blew up anyways. And they happened, and they're higher up in the ship.
They're lower down in the ship. She's detonating at the top of the ship.
Yeah, there are bombs lower down in the ship, and one time we made it to the engine room, and there was a person in there who was shooting at us with a gun. You guys remember?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that happened.
So, I mean, it... You don't have to believe me. You don't have to trust us or believe anything we say, but...
Please just wait. At least.
All right. So that's your bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. I need votes. Did that work?
I desperately hope it worked.
Sure.
All right. She crouches down slightly to be at eye level with you, Obi. She goes, I believe you.
Okay, because he's tearing up. Like, he's like, you don't have to.
You said there were explosions lower on the ship?
Yeah.
Yes.
Under the firewall.
Under the firewall.
Way under.
And in the engine room, there was someone with a gun.
Yes, we were in the engine room, and there was someone firing at us. We don't know who.
No one
And
else
it definitely
is supposed to
wasn't
be
you.
here.
We
Right?
eventually figured out it was not you by comparing notes.
Yeah, I don't use guns. Guns are gross.
Yes, we figured. We know we don't.
They're
You
the
don't
tools
have,
of the
you don't have a
oppressor.
gun. You have a phone. You do not have a gun.
Yes, I have a phone because I'm a normal person.
Yes. That was the only thing we found on you besides, your backpack.
What do you mean? What did you do to me?
Okay.
She's looking at you weird.
I understand now that you are a well-intentioned person who did not blow up the ship and the planet. But in an earlier time loop, we had a confrontation, and we ended up, taking your backpack.
I'm just trying to blow up the Ansible.
Right? Yes, the Ansible. It's
hardcore.
This
it's
is
capitalism and whatnot. Yes.
There are the 3 Ansibles on this planet. We're blowing them all up right now. If I don't blow mine up, there's a chance the cops will come here to try to defend this one.
I don't know what an Ansible is.
What do you
It
mean?
allows instantaneous communications across space.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not affected by relativity.
COB, it's shorted answer and able. That's how you know it's for communication. Ansible. It's an important term.
That's not correct.
Pretty sure it is.
So anyway,
So if you could help us find and disarm the other bombs, we'll let you blow up yours.
Yes, absolutely.
Because yours seems to be way smaller.
And we don't
and
want to
won't
attract the
blow
police.
up the entire planet.
Yeah, no. The only way you'd blow up the entire planet is if you took if if you blew up the reactor, or if you took it offline. Like if you took the computer control system offline.
Took the.
How would one do that? Out of curiosity, and out of trying to stop a mad person.
Start pulling stuff out of the computer core. The museum's self-regulating.
I checked out the schematics, so I'm gonna head toward the computer core.
Computer core's in the engine room.
I go to the engine room.
Okay.
I've been there.
You have. All right, you got to go
Famously.
down. You got to go back down.
Okay.
All right, you start running towards the engine room. All right.
I'm following her.
I follow as well.
All right, you get to the engine room. There's a velvet rope roping it off.
I jump the rope.
I duck under it.
Steve?
Gray just unhooks it.
D shrugs.
He just walks past the like, cause it's just like little stanchions, like little hook things. It's not like a. Just like push the little thing, unhook, drop the rope. It's done.
That would have taken time.
All right. All right, everybody roll me a d10.
10.
9.
3.
All right, Obi and Liz. You think you see someone on one of the upper catwalks. Like move behind like there's a person there who like kind of disappears behind a panel.
Up there.
Up there. I saw him too.
Huh?
Okay.
Obi primes his slingshot.
All right. I want everybody to roll me initiative.
Nine.
Um, 8.
14.
All right, let's give me a second here. 8 for Obi, 14.
No,
14.
No.
8 for D, 14 for Obi.
Yeah, there you go.
I know. My brain just said the wrong name because I was trying to keep track of stuff in my head. All right. Obi, you're up first. There's someone on the catwalks.
So since I saw them, I have a better idea. Like, even though they ducked behind something, I still have an idea of where they are.
Yeah. Well, you know what they ducked behind.
So I could do a sweet move to ricochet a wet gusher up around the catwalks and behind what they ducked behind.
In an attempt to hit them?
Yeah.
That's okay. So you
Kinda
don't have
do a
line
blind.
of...
Yeah, do a blind ricochet.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like necessarily a narrow enough space to guarantee a hit.
Okay.
That's my one concern. Because they kind of disappeared behind a section, so I don't know if you know how far they got.
True.
All right, so...
Otherwise, I would just, like, run myself up there.
All right, so you can either run yourself there, or if you want to try to do this, I would vote no on the sweet move success. But there is something that we never talk about on this game, and that is there is a thing you can do on a sweet move if someone votes no.
Yeah, because nobody ever votes no on these things.
That's true.
Yeah. So... Yeah, so if you want to still try it, we can do the roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let me...
If it fails, I will run up there on my next turn. All
right, let me make sure I can find the equation for this.
You made an equation.
Well, because it gets easier as you level up.
No, I'm just poking fun.
Yeah, the game it's a game. It's got math. Okay, yeah. So what you have to do is you have to roll a d10, and what you want is you want to roll low on this, right? So you want to roll a d10, and it has to be less than your level plus 4. So right now we are level 3. So you have to roll a 7 or lower.
Nope.
Did you roll
I rolled a 10.
The one time you don't want to roll high.
Yeah.
You had a 70% chance of making that shot.
Oh, well.
All right. We are going to Gray. And Gray is going to start charging up the stairs to the catwalk. And that brings us to Amy, who is also going to do that. And that brings us to Liz.
Yeah, I'm going up there.
All right. So you get up the catwalk.
Got my sword.
Yeah. All right. So I've got to think about space right now. So you get to the upper level of the catwalk easily, because you've got 50 feet of movement. I just have to think about the layout of the room. This is a big room. And the upper level kind of runs alongside the outer walls of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna... So so in your standard movement, you can't get to where he disappeared behind. Like, he'd still be obscured from where you are. If you wanted to use your full run, you could get there, but you wouldn't be able to take an action once you did.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so this is important that I made this distinction. So you get up there, and yeah, you get down, you can see him, and as you round kind of like a corner on the top, because it's a catwalk going around the outside of the room, and it kind of wraps around some pillars. You can see him in still running down that catwalk. He's behind a bulkhead right now for everyone else, but you can see him clearly. Yeah, and that's because you had to use your action to get that far. It is now his turn. He is he appears to just be a human man with relatively young, but with blonde hair and carrying a duffel bag behind him. And he is also got a gun in his hand, and it's his turn now, and he's going to take a shot at Liz, because he's got a straight shot at Liz now.
Sure does.
Yeah. So, all right. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
All right, and what's your soak?
My soak is 7.
All right, you soak all the damage.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to D.
Okay. So everyone else is ahead of me. I can see this guy though, right?
No, you're still down on the ground. The only person who can see him is Liz. Because he ran behind a bulkhead thing, and while on the upper catwalks, and Obi's still on the ground with you because he tried to do a trick shot that didn't work. Amy and Gray and Liz are all up on the catwalk, and you saw that Liz just got shot.
Okay, I'm going to jump up. I'm gonna try to jump up and climb in that general direction.
What do you mean by that?
I guess I don't know what I mean. I'm having a day.
So right now they're on like a catwalk that goes around. It's about a story up. Think about like the engineering set from Next Generation, but bigger.
Yeah.
And like more, but a little bit more of the aesthetics of original series too. But like, so there's a large catwalk that goes around the outer space of this reactor core, and there's a big reactor in the middle of the room. But there's kind of some sectioned off parts of the upper level, which like where there's like wall sections that obscure your vision to the people up there. There are stairs to get up there that are right next to you. There, if you want to find a way to climb up, I don't know if there's a lot of things you could climb on. You know what I mean? Like, so you can.
Yeah, rats. I was trying to think if there was like a way that I might be able to like get be. Okay, then I guess I will instead just start going up the or I don't know. Yeah, up the stairs.
Okay.
Pick up the pace, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. And okay, so on your regular movement, you can't see him, but so and I'm going to give you the same choice I gave Liz. Right now, because what's your swiftness?
Yeah, that would be 7.
Yeah. So right now on your base movement, you can't get up to the point where you could see him. However, if you used your action to fully run, you could get around where Liz is, and you would have a line of sight on him, but you would not have an action this turn.
I'm going to bolt up where Liz is then.
All right, great. Perfect. You're up there now. All right, so you are up there now. That loops around to Obi.
Up I go.
All right, you running up there? And
yep.
Are you going to use your full movement, like plus your run action?
Do I need to?
Yeah, because your base movement's the same.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, all right, you get up there. You easily get up a little bit past where Liz and D are, and you've got line of sight on this guy. Amy and Gray are slower, so they are going to keep moving and kind of try to catch up. Neither really is any useful at range, and they can't get within striking distance. So that brings us to Liz.
Yes. Having soaked that gunshot in my Bible, I guess. I don't have a Bible.
It winged your shoulder, so it's like it's visibly a bullet wound. It's torn your nice suit coat, but it's very dramatic.
Fuck this! I'm blowing this place up.
Oh, like you don't have 6 identical ones.
No, I will charge him and just stab him.
All right. So, is this just as a regular attack?
You know what I want to do? I want to try to disarm him with my sword. Can I do that?
Yeah. Are you doing this as a sweep move, or are you?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I charge him and I try to slip the tip of my sword through the trigger guard thing and whip it out of his hand.
All right. Do we vote that works?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
There's all sorts of kind of like swing noises.
Yeah. All right. You successfully remove the gun from his hand.
Awesome. I whip it at a wall.
Holy shit.
All right. He is going to, because he goes right after you, run. And while he's running away, he hits an earpiece on his ear and just yells, "Start pulling the course faster! Start pulling the course faster!"
shit, there's more than one.
And yeah, he is booking it at full speed. D, where at you?
I book it right after him. And as I'm running, I'm going to make this a sweet move. In the hopes of tripping him up, I point my gun, aim it as perfectly as I can to go right through his knee so he can't continue running.
Okay. This is a sweet move?
Yes.
Do we vote that works?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So what is your range plus level? No roll.
That's right. Sorry. I like rolling, though. Okay. I shouldn't tonight because I haven't been rolling well.
Doesn't matter. I just need to know your straight range plus level.
4.
Your range is only a 4? 3? What's your range?
I have a -1 for my currents, and I have a 2. So minus the 1, then it's 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. I just expected you to have a higher range.
Yeah, I don't. I
tried to shoot people.
I know. I was trying to even out my stats, and it didn't work very well.
No, don't even out your stats.
Min-max.
Min-max.
Min-maxing is way more fun.
All right. Cool. That's where we are. All right. So he takes 4 damage and drops to his knee. Obi, we're at you.
Part of me wants to take this guy down. The other part of me wants to try to find the other people he's in communication with. Because if they're pulling cords, they'd be in this area. I assume?
You don't know.
I don't know. Can I catch up to that guy?
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna go kick him in the head.
Okay, roll me your attack. 1d10 plus your bare hands plus your level.
9.
Okay, and his dodge is that'll hit.
Cool.
Roll me your damage. 1d10 plus your bare hands.
5.
He is going to soak that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't know what Gray or Amy. I think Gray is just really confused right now. Walks up and says, "What are you?" Because this guy is he's disabled from running right now and doesn't have a weapon anymore. Gray just walks over to him and is like, "What the shit?" Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys are dropping out of initiative because he can't fight you right now. What the shit are you doing? Who are you? Why are you here?
Why are you trying to blow up the entire planet?
I'm not trying to blow up. What the hell are you guys talking about?
You're trying to pull the computer cores, right?
Yeah. Do you know the resale value?
That is going to blow up. That is going to blow up the reactor core.
That literally will blow up the planet.
That doesn't make any sense. Lights go out. All the lights are out. The only glow in the room is from the reactor core in the center of the room right now. What is happening?
They pulled the cords.
The cores.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I heard cord with a D.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to. Yeah, they're supposed to be pulling the secondary computer cores. Secondary computer cores shouldn't be running this. Only the primary. The reactor's starting to flash.
You were saying?
Are you sure they're not?
The reactor explodes. You are driving a truck towards medieval.
D slams the brakes.
Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.